What's up? It's your boy Carcino here, and we finna do the truth behind a story people keep laughing and joking about and keep saying, why don't you do the story about the truth behind Bert and Ernie? Well, fine. You want to do it? Hee ha ha. Fine. Here's the truth behind the story of Bert and Ernie. Well, Bert and Ernie met up. They used to work at a call center together. So Bert, he's Lebanese. Is a very introverted guy. Ernie is more outgoing, friendly guy. He's really out there, wanting to meet everybody. Bert don't really care for people. Bert just want to do his job, get his check, and go home. Now, working at this call center, Bert and Ernie met up and they found out they meshed real good with working together, and helping each other at the job and being successful. But the drive is getting to be too much for Bert. Bert's ready to quit. He's sick of the politics. The drive is costing him too much on gas. Ernie is getting ready to move out because his roommate is getting ready to leave and he's going to be without a place. So Bert and Ernie agree that there's a place out there like on Sesame Street right off 143rd in Amsterdam. So Sesame Street, they got an one bedroom apartment. If they move in together, they both be able to afford it. Now they got two beds. So everything's cool in the one bedroom. So Bert's like, all right, that could work. You know, Bert just had some rules. I don't like a lot of people over. I like my space. Just don't, mess things up. And Ernie's like, fine, no problem. Now, they did this and they went back to work and everything is grand. They hanging out. Perfect. Perfect energy. Then, problems started to ensue as they started to get to know each other, Bert had a kind of a life before, he met Ernie. And then Ernie started inviting people over, and Bert don't like people. And Ernie's one of those guys that like to spread his wings. So here he is. He got Elmo over, Cookie Monster leaving mess, cookies all over the place. Cookie, cookie, cookie. And it's a mess in there. And Bert walks in there and he's seeing all this disorder. And Ernie's swearing up and down he gonna clean it up. So it's a major problem. Now you got a major development happening here. These two are having friction for the first time. And then Ernie's like, I'm sorry, because Ernie don't get it. Because Ernie is so free, he's never dealt with structure. And Bert is all about structure. But see, Bert is what he needs, and Ernie is who he needs. Ernie's the type that's going to bring the people around who wouldn't normally be around Bert. Because Bert don't have the personality to bring somebody out. Ernie, he's from Oaxaca. He feels needy because he's adopted, and he never really knew his mom and dad, original parents. So he feels like he's left and lost, and he's just floating around. And the only thing he has that his parents, original parents, gave him was a rubber ducky. So that rubber ducky is the only thing he has in his possession. And he carries it with him like almost everywhere he goes, to remind him of his original parents. So now, all of a sudden, Ernie's on the phone and he's telling these stories and he's teaching all of these wonderful things on this new app thing he got on his phone. So he wants Bert to get on there with him. Bert says no. So he begs Bert, please, please, please. So Bert finally agrees to do it. And it goes viral. So they come up with an idea, because if both of them hate their jobs, they decided to go to a public access station where they could do a show where they could just film themselves talking about daily events and all of the things going on in the world. So this works perfect for Bert and Ernie. Now, next thing you know, The show's a hit. Public access channel put them on. They started getting traffic. Bert and Ernie show. And they're talking about everything where Ernie is the positive guy. Bert is the basically standoffish Lebanese personality that he has. Now, everything's going great. And everybody's loving Ernie. Nobody's really feeling Bert. They was like, Bert, if you could just warm up a bit or crack a smile, it would be great right now. So Bert's had a couple of drinks at the party, and Bert's like, you see, Ernie, this is why I didn't want to do this. I might have to blow this whole thing up. Ernie's, no! They gave us cupcake with hearts! And he's like, see, that's what I'm saying. Where's the real money at? Show me the bag. I want to see the numbers. So Bert want to see the numbers. Bert want to know what's going on and what's popping. So Bert's like, look, I want to see these numbers and how much y'all making and how much we get making. You could get Ernie with cupcakes all day. I want to see what these books looking like. So right off the bat, you got Bert and Ernie at a disagreement. Ernie don't want him to rock the boat. Bert's like, look, we need to see these numbers, man. Because something ain't right. They ain't finna just keep feeding me cupcakes. So public access channel said, look, this is all we could pay you. We can give you a $25 bonus. Ernie said, great. Bert's like, nah, y'all still ain't showed me no numbers. So he's ready to bounce right away. So Bert and Ernie has a big argument, a big fight. And Ernie is all upset because Ernie got some new chick. She's all in his ear and she's controlling Ernie. And she's, Ernie, this is destroying your future. You might have to do it by yourself. I don't know if I can do it without Bert. But he's destroying your future. You got to tell him that, Bert, you're destroying my future. Now, Bert can know that the woman is controlling him. Now, like I said, Bert and Ernie moved in too fast before he knew him. Bert had a life before this. A similar incident happened with a roommate with Bert. And then, Bert kind of stabbed the roommate up a little bit over a similar situation over a girl. Bert don't want to talk about it, though. It's an old situation. It's an old crime. Bert don't want to talk about that. So anyhow, all of a sudden, Bert and Ernie decided it's done. Bert ain't doing it no more. So Ernie was like, I'll just do the show by myself. He was like, sorry. You're a good kid, but nobody wants to see the Ernie show. They want Bert and Ernie. He has a lot of fans too. So they public access, they was in a standoff. Next thing you know, Bert comes up with an idea. Bert's like, look, people here want to do business with us, and we gonna make 3 times what we was making there. So they quit their call center job, quit the public access show, and then they was on Sirius Radio. That's right, they on Sirius FM, got a whole radio station. They done came up. Bert and Ernie, baby. And they want to let the whole world know they ain't gay. So you can go to the store with that one. So Bert and Ernie is still rocking. They still got problems. They still stand in a 1-bedroom. Bert stacking his chips, though. They still live on Sesame Street. Still getting it in. So that is the truth behind the Bert and Ernie story that you keep asking me about. So, oh yeah, donate to the Cash App Casino. I see Skeleton Man up in here. Skeleton Man, what you doing? You supposed to be painting Easter eggs. Or watching Black Monday. I told you before to watch the last Purge, the first Purge. The last one they just put out. What's good?
What's up, Cena?
What's good with you?
How's it going, man?
Oh, nothing much. Just here having fun.
Yo, man, I just want to say, man, I'm your biggest fan, man. Like, when I see the biggest fan, I watch you all the time. I watch you more than I watch TV.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's what's
So I
up.
just want to come here and just ask you about, like, how do you think the NBA gonna go down?
I think they're gonna do shortened games, shortened playoff series. They're gonna try to push for May, like towards the end of May, to try to bring just people without had games without people in them, and see if they could salvage some parts of the season because they don't want to have a season where there's no championship. When they didn't play this many games, it's just it defeats the purpose. And it
Mm-hmm.
just it'll deflate everything moving forward. But they probably have to do it without people to like at least June or July or to the playoffs because a lot of people
Right.
still gonna be scared to go places even when they say, all right, you can go outside. People gonna be like, I don't know if I should go. people go people gonna be freaked out. But yeah, everybody wants to like play, like as much as I can't stand LeBron. I know he don't want to win a championship like that.
Nah, of course.
Like because if that's another asterisk on his career. He don't want that. He already look bad, look crazy
Yeah.
out here.
How do you think, like from for the final, like, who do you think, like, is gonna be in the final? Do you think the Lakers might have a chance to be in the final?
Of course,
Because
because
like,
the league has lost so much money, they already had it pegged in the board to put the Milwaukee Bucks in there against LeBron. And then Kawhi came and threw a monkey wrench in that whole plan. So now everybody was thinking, well, what about the Clippers? Clippers can go in there and play the the Bucks for the championship. That'd be great. And now they didn't threw a whole monkey wrench. They were like, look, we supposed to be pushing LeBron. Now that they didn't lost over $500 million so far, they finna throw in doggone anybody in there that's gonna get them high ratings. They gonna sling LeBron James in them finals. They don't care if they just had to come out there and drop kick a player. Adam
I think
Silver could walk out on the court and hit somebody with a chair. They're gonna be Adam Silver just hit him with a chair. What is this? He was scoring too much.
well, I think what they I think the NBA is like what they trying to do. I think like they try to put the Lakers like in the Celtic in the final.
They might do that too. It's all open. Whatever's gonna give them the biggest number, that's what they're gonna do. The Bucks and right now, Giannis giving them good games. They'll get a good rating with them and LeBron and the Lakers, and they'll do good numbers with that now. They did a good job of building the Milwaukee Bucks up, even though that, they got a better team.
Yeah, cause that last game was like when the Lakers versus Celtics. That was a tight game. Like.
Oh yeah, the Celtics got a better team. They play better. I mean, either or, I'm all in. That's my thing is I'm all in. Either which way it go, LeBron gotta lose. That's just the way I look at it. As long as he lose, I'm good. So I got 29 teams in the league all going to take him out. That is the goal of everything. Take him out.
Oh man, LeBron is such a he cried for everything. He go to the ref for everything.
Yeah, he does. I mean, but he's ridiculous. He's not even good. I could see if somebody was good. I'm like, man, like Harden is good. And I'm like, this dude is not good. He has no footwork. I'm like, dang, I've never seen a player that's like this weak get this kind of love. It's like, I'm like, if they gave Sean Kemp all this, I'm like, man, where would Sean Kemp be today?